Tamamdır. Şimdi Assassin's Creed Rogue serimize başlıyoruz. Grafikleri hemen şöyle göstereyim. Yalnız bunu 60 Hz'dan yukarıya çıkamıyorum. Sebebini ben de bilmiyorum. Sanırım oyun desteklemiyor. Her neyse. Seriye kaldığımız yerden devam. En son Black Flag'i bitirdik. Black Flag'le bu oyun Rogue yani birazcık benzer. Hikayeler bağımsız. Yani bağımsızdan kastım Creed 3'e biraz gönderme var. Türkçe altyazı içinde, Türkçe yama içinde Animus'a teşekkür ediyorum. Uzatmadan başlayalım. Upstar. Şöyle bir şey var. Bu seri yalnızca YouTube'a özel olacak. Bunu Twitch'te yapmayacağım. Bilginiz olsun.
Stay my blade from the flesh of the innocent. Hide in plain sight. Never compromise the assassin brotherhood. These are the tenets of the creed, the principles I used to live by. I was a young man then. The 7 Years' War was about to begin. I could not have imagined what the future had in store for me, nor the cost I would choose to bear. My name is Shay Patrick Cormac. This is my story.
Valla Creed 3'e bayağı bir gönderme var. Özellikle kamera. Şimdi.
Well, we won't lack for firewood at least.
Admit it, I nearly had you.
Nearly counts for nothing, Shay. And besides, no. That was just luck.
I make my own luck, Liam.
You've been saying that for years, but you're precious little to show for it. Or have you been spending it all getting out of trouble?
Well, you know, trouble just follows me around.
Let's head back. Come on. Captain Deliver Andre and his crew must have run into some trouble. Who knew meeting with smugglers would lead to no good?
I still don't understand why you can't tell me what we're doing here.
Because Chevalier decided not to tell you.
I thought we were friends, Liam.
We are, but this is business. It doesn't concern you, Shay.
Vay be.
Am I going too fast for you?
I'm just keeping an eye on you, in case you fall down and hurt yourself.
Black Flag'da olan olaylar aynı şekilde burada da var. İşte şu görmüş olduğunuz mesela şişedir, işte mektuptur, müzik,
Good days,
mürettebat olayları. Kuzey Atlantik Okyanusu 343. Şurada mesela bir şey olduğunu söylüyor. Tamam. Ama onu şey gibi düşünün. Black Flag Part 2.
Hurry.
Dur.
Best not keep Chevalier waiting.
Bakın buldum. Tapınakçı eseri.
I'm saucy critter. Where the hell were you two?
We're out hunting. What happened here?
Our men were attacked by some English sea dogs.
Why, Captain Joseph, Couldn't you fight them all off by yourself like you're always saying?
It is Capitaine Louis-Joseph Gauthier, Chevalier de la Vérendrye. And you are dreaming if you think any training could make you into a proper assassin. Do you even know what that means? It means being responsible for an ancient and proud tradition. It means obeying your mentor without question. How else will we ensure freedom for the human race?
Them's pretty words, Chevalier. But I don't feel too free at the moment.
Well then, feel educated! How dare you show me such disrespect? How dare you show me such disrespect? How dare you show me such disrespect?
Sus la.
Gentlemen, stop! We got a common enemy, and I reckon he's close. The Royal Navy attacked my vessel and forced my men to flee. We are stranded, and what is worse, the smugglers we were supposed to meet have been taken prisoner. Shay and I'll free those smugglers. You treat your wounded. Take these. You'll need them. Tread with care, Shay. The Royal Navy will be ready for us. Remember your training. Ready to teach them a lesson?
They don't stand a chance.
Where are your mates now, you filth
Bad.
Walk before I bash out your brains. Keep an eye out, lads! Their pals are still out there somewhere!
There he goes again.
Thank you.
Çaktırmadan.
Hold you!
Gel. Balıktaki dövüş fotoğraflarını neyse ama. Bir şey var.
Good. Sink that French vessel! No match for you! Ha ha!
Morrigan. Ya bunlar ne kadar aptal ya.
Hold that!
Güle güle. Hayır.
I was saving those fellas for you.
Very thoughtful. Maybe you were not completely useless, Shay.
Speaking of useless, those blockheads won't be needing this vessel anymore.
This pile of mail? You want her, Shay? She is yours. Now bring me back to my ship. You heard, Chevalier? This vessel is yours, Shay. Go on. Take the wheel. Some of the men you rescued agreed to join us. They shall prove a good crew. I'm not so certain about their captain, but next to me you are the most experienced sailor in the Brotherhood, Shay. Besides, we could use another vessel, even this pitiful one.
She's mine, ain't she? My own ship.
Your own pile of garbage, yes?
Ah, with a lick of paint and a few new cannons, she'll look as fine as anything on the seven seas.
Shall we begin, Captain?
Indeed, mate.
Bakın şurada bir yolculuk var.
Isn't that? But she's still afloat. And her name's the Morgan.
Morgan? That silly fairy queen who ruined Merlin, the wise? Oh, she's
Morgan was an old goddess, the queen of war and darkness. She harvested the souls of fallen warriors.
A ship! Shit! They will sink her!
Let's put the Morgan to the test, Captain Shay.
Ready for battle, men!
Stop them, boys!
They're tearing her to pieces!
Ben ne yapıyorum?
Oh, shit!
It seems this vessel is path already after all. I will return to what is left of Vergetful. It's a long way home. We have repairs to do.
Sing hearty, lads. Chevalier is pleased with us.
Gemici mürettebatları şarkı dediği şeyler.
What course would you have me set, Shay?
Time to report back to the mentor. Wouldn't you agree?
Wise words, Captain. Wise words.
Serinin en kısa oyunu bu arada.
What the hell did you do? It's some kind of dormant virus? Shit. Hang on, I'm getting you out of there.
Please proceed calmly to the nearest exit. We repeat, please remain calm. Do not be...
Sorry for the rough exit. Earpiece working, check. You were just an animus. Animus, yes?
Evet, sağır değilim, anladım.
You were using it to access a genetic memory file in Helix labeled Shay Cormac? You worked for Abstergo Entertainment, remember? Any of this ringing a bell? Your session triggered something bad, and it's affecting the whole building. We need to find your boss. You haven't forgotten your boss, have you? Melanie LeMay, zipper, chipper, overachiever? Here, take your communicator, check it if you got lost. Now let's get out of here.
Black Flag olan aynı ortam.
Follow me. Double time. This chaos is absolutely your fault, in case you're wondering.
Practice in our safety drills. Everything is gonna be okay, guys. Stay positive. What the hell is happening?
A file labeled Shay Cormac was booby-trapped with some kind of virus.
Your job is to prevent things like this.
We need to contain these genetic memories, then we can destroy them.
No. Isolate them. I want to study these memories.
But
With respect, Miss LeMay, this is not a request.
You heard the man.
fine.
I need to borrow your numbskull. That okay with you, Ms. LeMay?
Hey there, this might seem a bit weird, but you're gonna work for contractors we hired to, upgrade our security. Mr. Otto Berg and Miss Violet DaCosta.
Call me Violet.
I have to go check on our people and prepare a statement for the press. Do whatever they tell you to do, okay? Go team!
Coaching ya.
Technically, you're not responsible for this, but you're the one who let the virus out, so I think it's only fair you help me clean it up. Mr. Berg wants us to relive Shay's genetic memories. To do that, we need to access them from Helix. But the Helix is down. We'll have to reboot the main servers in the basement. Man, whoever designed this virus is a genius. Not only does it restrict our access to the cloud, it's adapted to fuck up the other operating systems that regulate building functions. Melanie, the elevators are out of commission. Are we stuck on this floor?
Damn, yes. I'll get a repair crew on site ASAP.
There's a working area server on this floor. I guess it'll have to do for now.
Agent DaCosta, I want regular updates on your progress with Shay's genetic memories.
Why? He's just a nobody as far as I can tell.
If Shay Cormac is who I suspect he is, then this temporary setback may provide us with an unexpected reward. Proceed to the server room on this floor.
Tablet belgesi. Hmm. 20 tane tablet varmış. Neyse tamam. Şuraya gidelim şimdi. Bisikletle.
Do you see a flashing wireless signal?
Aynen.
Great.
gidelim.
That means you can still access systems. Go ahead and patch me into their feed. Once you restore the server, I'll connect your Animus workstation back to Helix. In theory, if you align the beams to segments of the core, it should solve the problem. But here's where it gets tricky. You have to move the circles in such a way that each segment is powered by a beam. The keyword here is each. One beam and one beam only per core segment, okay? Once everything is lit up properly, the system will reboot. Got it? Give it a shot.
Anladım.
Good job.
Tamam.
This core wasn't too complex. But rebooting the advanced hardware in the rest of the building will require more work.
The assassins would have you believe that Al-Mualim was a great mentor who became corrupted with greed, and that he schemed with the Templars to acquire an apple of Eden. I see instead a shrewd and cunning leader, a man who used his best assassin, Altair ibn Lahad, to eliminate his conspirators in order to keep the apple for himself, so that he could use it to enforce world peace. While it must be stated unequivocally that Al-Mualim was not a Templar, it is interesting to me that his vision of peace was more in line with Templar philosophy than assassin. In the past, both sides had the same goal, that of peace. Our only difference was how we chose to achieve it. Had Al-Mualim not been killed by Altair and allowed to carry out his plan, perhaps we would not be fighting now. It was only after Altair reformed the Brotherhood with its new ideals of free will that the conflict truly escalated and spread across the planet. For if the so-called wise man of the mountain can see things from our point of view, surely the same can be said for other assassins.
Alman. İndirdiğimiz ilk tapınak çıktı zaten.
Okay. So I'm not sure you're supposed to see that. You should just get back to your Animus. With the servers back online, you could, in theory, restore your co-workers' workstations if you feel like being helpful. And you could, in theory, find some more digital goodies if you feel like being sneaky. Hey, one of your co-workers dropped his communicator by the elevator. If you see any tech lying around like that, grab them. There might be a clue as to who did this.
Tabletlerden söz ediyor. Yani
Now that
tablet
you
var.
have unlocked Shay Cormac's memories, we stand on the brink of a grand discovery. I know you must have questions about your new assignment, or about me. For now, all I will say is that Shay's story contains the answers. Shay will lead you to a greater understanding.
Şöyle Patrick. Komik. Kaptan Edward Canlay. Bunlar da diğer korsanlar. Şunu indirmiştik. Şu lavuk kafayı yemişti. Maksimum 152. Tamam. Maksimum. Düştü olan yer.
It has been a long time.
Achilles.
Adewale, how go things in the West Indies?
Very poorly, I'm afraid. Your countenance tells me we should discuss this. Come.
Who's our visitor? That's Adewale, who's a slave who freed himself, and hundreds of his brothers in the West Indies. That man's a living incarnation of the creed.
See?
You join me for some practice?
Soon. I've got other business first. Tell me what happened, friend.
It was terrible, Achilles. The ground shook, and the ocean waves crashed over Port-au-Prince.
How many were lost?
Thousands. No family was left untouched.
I hate to bring up practical matters at a time like this, but did Mackandal's man complete his task before the earthquake hit?
I cannot know. Vendredi has not been found. He was a strong Maroon, one of Mackandal's best students.
Such a shame. So we cannot know if he found a site.
Indeed. But if there was a temple under the waves, I doubt it is still standing.
And the artifacts that showed the way?
Stolen. The Templars broke in during the chaos. They seized the manuscript and precursor box. That gave chase on the sea, but lost their trail when they reached New York.
We must consider what to do next.
Bir şeyler karıştırıyorlar ya. Şuraya biraz bakalım.
Adewale looked worried earlier.
I heard that Liam's waiting for you. Seen him yet?
Kırık işte olan mekan buraya.
I hear Mistress Hope was looking for you.
Arkadan.
You are late.
Oh, what did I miss? Only the first hour of training.
We're always training, Kisagawase.
And will continue to do so.
Do not waste your words. Shay abhors improvement as much as cats abhor leashes.
Hey.
A pity. The boy has so much potential. But so little discipline.
All right. All right. What would you have me do?
Well played.
So, what's the challenge today?
Shooting straight and true. Here, you can use these.
These are yours.
Well, I want you to have half a chance of succeeding. Go on. Shoot these targets. You can take your time. Not too long. More work after this. Reload. Anyone can hit targets standing still. Let's see how you do on the run. Come on, hurry up.
Ben ne yapıyorum? Arkadaş ya bu ne? Nasıl oynayacağım? Süre bitiyor lan. Bir tane kaldı.
Come on, hurry up. I know you can do better, Shay. Try again.
Ya kafayı yiyeceğim. Of.
Faster.
Olur. Ağaçlar kafayı getiriyor ya. Olur.
You're almost there.
Tamam.
Well done, Shay. Keep it up. You're doing all right, Shay. And don't let the others vex you. They mean well, though they'll never show it.
It's about time you showed up.
Far be it from me to keep a lady waiting.
I'm no lady here. And don't you forget it. I'm your teacher. And you're better.
Well, some of that is true at least. What would we be doing?
Exploring a myriad ways to end a life. You two! Make yourselves useful and watch Shay. Can you kill without being noticed? Top form, Shay. You certainly know how to handle yourself. Take the high ground, Shay. Dispatching from the air is most effective. Nicely done. I am surprised. Attack from around a corner and your target will never know what hit him.
Çalışırız, tamam. Şuna gitmesi lazım.
Stay low and stick to the brush. Be patient and you might hit your target.
Tamam.
You did better than I expected. Have your skills actually grown, Shay? Do not get a swelled head over it.
Bir tane kaldı.
Shay, follow me. It's time you learn to survive in the frontier.
I think I've been managing well enough so far.
Perhaps. But there is more I can teach you. It is time for the hunt. Use all your senses together to find prey.
Şurada bir geyik var. Biraz daha yaklaş.
Killing should not be meaningless. We must use what nature gives us. Good. Now to use what you have taken from nature.
Kart sistemi. Burada da aynı şekilde. Hızlan, evet. Tamam,
With these, you can keep your pistols close. Achilles has one more thing to show you.
neymiş o?
You have done well, Shay.
Arkadan mı?
Shay, I hear you've become quite the marksman.
Generous gift. Thank you, Mentor.
My ship awaits, Achilles. The people of Haiti will make good use of your supplies. I trust you will retrieve what has been lost.
Lost? The Templars stole 2 precious artifacts. A manuscript of ancient wisdom and a box that allows one to understand its language.
I have tracked the Templar as far as this coast, but I fear the rest is up to you, my friend.
Farewell, Adewale. Whoever controls the artifacts can access precursor sites of power. We must recover them, or none are safe.
Tamam, güzel. Evet. Şimdi bakalım. Hadi bana öyle. Arkadaşlar. Sağlık geliştirmesi şu an yapılabilirmiş. Sanat. Sağlık geliştirmesi 4. Of, çok fazla istiyor ya. Kutup tavşanı postu. Ne lazım peki, bir dakika. Ha, şunlar mı? Ha. Tamam. Sağlığı arttırdım. Kamerayı sağ tarafa alacağım, canı göremiyorum, bir saniye. Şuraya alalım. Boyutunu küçült. Şöyle daha iyi sanki, aynen. Tamam.
Where to? Wherever Templar affairs lead us.
Liam, it's not like you to set out without a plan.
Plan or no plan, we choose our own battlefield. And hey, we know most of these when we're at sea.
Right you are. Let's set sail. Loose all! Let's move!
We only have...
Şuraya festival yapamıyorum ya. Yok, şu anlık
Each
yok.
Let's hope it brings us closer to the artifacts.
So Achilles tasked you with this mission?
No. He tasked me to task you. We need to find what was stolen from Mac and Belshade. You have to recover the precursor box of manuscript. This is your mission.
And what's yours?
Watch your arse.
Achilles doesn't really trust me, does he?
Give it time, Shay. Do this for him. For us. You do much more than earn his trust.
Liam, do you know what Achilles writes about? I see him in his office all the time, bent over his papers.
He keeps records and accounts. Studies what little is known about the pieces of Eden. And of course he corresponds with assassins on other continents.
Of course. Liam, you can be a right horse's arse when it comes to assuming everyone knows the same as you.
I cannot help if Achilles wants me to be familiar with our counterparts in Europe and elsewhere.
Said like his favourite son.
Connor's his favourite and only son.
Then Achilles is heir. Connor may inherit the house, but you'll be mentor.
We'll see.
Whatever you say, Prince Regent of the Assassins.
You call me that again. I'll throw you in the ocean.
Glue's up! He's in safe! Good up! Heave! Fire!
Taking some damage here!
Fire! Unfurled veins! Let's move! Loose sword and trim sharp to the wind.
Enough, lads. Loose the royals.
43 Master'da olan bazı anıların burada da şey var. Hani küçük bir tane adam var burada, ne unuttum ya. Connor'ın babası yok mu? O ölmeden önce burada birkaç şey var. Onun bahsi geçiyor.
You're headed straight for land, sir.
Reef it on, tops.
Anchor.
İşte böyle.
Trust me, you will sell those lobster by the ton in France. Ah, the cabbage farmer has returned. About time. I have a lead on that curious manuscript.
I'd be surprised if you can read it.
No one can read it, imbecile. This is why the Templar are taking so long with it. But one of our allies has caught a glimpse of their work.
A pirate?
A spy who worked with the pirate. We set sail for Anticosti. That should prove a good test for this floating cesspit you call a ship.
How trustworthy are the pirates?
I consider them brothers. When the time comes, they will lend aid and help us fight the Templars. If only the roast beef would realize the Templars were pulling their strings.
Are the Templars truly in control in the colonies?
Not quite, but their influence reaches far and wide.
And what about the spy we're meeting?
You need not worry about Le Chasseur. He is loyal to the Brotherhood. As it happens, he also has friends in both the French and English fleets. And he knows more about what goes on in these parts than you can ever hope to learn.
So, Liam, what could you tell me about Adewale? You obviously admire the man. I had the honor of working with him once. I've never known anyone who'd done so much for our cause. It's much more than that.
Adewale was already Legend before joining the Brotherhood. He was a pirate, the scourge of the West Indies, rubbing elbows with the likes of Blackbeard, Woodes Rogers, and Calico Jack Racker.
Calico who?
Oh, read a book, will you?
Arası dönmüştür Black'te ya. Dürbün. Ha, tamam, bunu biliyorum işte. İlerideki gemileri keşfetmenizi sağlıyor.
Happy far now, Captain.
Ne deniyor? Black Flag Part 2 bu. Black hikaye farklı.
There, Cap. An English vessel. And she looks to be in trouble.
That's fine indeed. Perhaps we should aid her journey to the bottom of the sea.
And let's not be too hasty. She's full of crown cargo. Take a look through your spyglass and see for yourself.
Pretty sight. I say this is a good day to lighten King George's pockets.
Be careful. A few shots should be enough to cripple her. Too much damage and she'll go down with all souls. And all spoils.
We can board and loot her before the crew knows what to do.
Mates out! Let's go!
Ready to swear, sir!
Fire!
Caution, Shay. Ready!
Fire! Fire! Ease off the way!
Now's the time. Let's board her.
Şunu aldıktan sonra tek.
Douse the gallants and royals!
Show them what's for, Captain.
Come on, men! The spoils are ours! For the more again!
istersen 150 pound 150 ödemiş yani. Sana zaten ihtiyacım yok, sat gitsin.
The sea between here and Anticosti is rough, Captain. We should strengthen the Morgan before going any further. There's a harbour master stationed nearby. Spend on new wealth and improvements.
I didn't realise there was a brotherhood in Haiti.
Yes. Francois McCarnell is their mentor. He gathers many of his assassins from the Baloons.
Those are escaped slaves and their children, right?
They are. It's a shame, though. They escaped terrible conditions only to be killed in that earthquake.
But Haiti's a French colony now.
Reef the top, citizens! Is this the place? I see nothing but fishermen and their gear.
Aye, per se and fishing go hand in hand. But it will serve our purposes well enough. The French fish these waters first, but King George is laying claim to more every year. The locals are caught in the middle.
We're bearing down on land.
Trim us off the wind!
Anchor away.
Gemi geliştirmeler, evet biliyorum geç.
What's on your mind, Captain?
Şimdi satamam. Mega zırhı var. Ama bordo topları var. Bana zırh lazım şu anlık. Herhalde. Bordo toplarını da buldum. Şu anda kullanmıyoruz zaten. Tamam.
Rum bit of business, that. That's the way. We should resume course to Anticosti, Captain.
Indeed. The chasseur is waiting for us.
The sea between here and Anticosti is rough, Captain. The Morgan seems sturdy enough for the challenge.
Ships ahoy!
More fishermen from Persay. Careful, Shane. These waters are full of them.
Enemy ships!
They're sinking the fishing boats!
You must believe those fishermen strayed into the waters.
And would you look at that? Standing right in our way to Anticosti. What say you? Sink every last one of them?
For once, I find myself agreeing with you, Shay.
Stranger things have happened.
Enemy making Reloading!
They're no match for us!
She's
Break up!
Trim the yards off the wind!
All down! Get his blue eyes! Burn those mains!
They're firing, sir!
Some way!
Anybody!
Awaiting orders!
Blew up! Blew up! Fire! Start on sail!
Then let us go on.
Not too far from Anticosti Island now. Will your friend the spy be waiting for us?
Yes. I hope the chasseur has more information about the manuscript.
Maybe he'll have the whole thing figured out for us.
And maybe I'm Emperor of Rome.
Obvious Caesar. Salt air, open skies, man out on the ocean, as free as a man can be. What do you say, Liam?
You're out here for a reason, Shay. Mind your duty.
Well, what's the point of freedom if you cannot breathe deep and enjoy it?
The Templars stick to this continent like tar. They don't feel liberated until we pry them off.
Seems to me we should just talk to them like men, instead of skulking around.
And would you smile when we say every day as they lay their boot on your neck?
Of course not.
They're murdering bastards who want to control the world and everyone in it. Never forget.
We have nothing in common with that, of course.
There it is. Antiquity. The chasseur should be there. And with any luck, he will know where to find that manuscript.
Call in the stunsails!
Dock the ship here, Captain. We've arrived at Anticosti Island.
Ulan bilmiyordum ben sağ ol. Bir şey yok mu ya?
The rum here is terrible. Let me see. That's not rum.
Usta Mehmet. Usta usta. Karışmayacak.
Oh, by Beelzebub's balls! What happened to that wall? It looks like someone put a cannon to it. I hate taking stone.
I owe you so much.
Frozen ground. Fixing it will take ages. Can't be. Wonder why there are so many Royal Navy ships about. I suppose.
So, do we...
Take a look at this. I borrowed these plans from a Royal Navy ship of the line. They are like nothing I have ever seen.
Good. We could use some more powerful weapons. Le Chasseur, allow me to present our associate, Shay Cormac.
Gentlemen, I have news. On this same ship, I spied the manuscript you seek. It was written in an exotic language I did not recognize and was full of drawings, plants, and animals out of an opium drain.
Were there no charts, no maps?
No. There may have been some kind of code, but neither I nor the roast beefs could ken
Where's
it.
the manuscript now?
The man who brought it said a man named Washington sent him.
I know that name. He's an important Templar, isn't he?
He is. Lawrence Washington has great ambitions that Templars have helped fulfill. Shay, let's return and find him. You, sir, have our thanks.
Get me some speed!
catch some wind.
As much
Wind
sail as you
vicious.
can.
Those crossjack.
Eyvah, Kuzey Atlantik.
Let out some sail.
Loose topsails, gallants and royals. Some shipwrecked cargo here. Over there, Captain. The fishing settlement of Greystone. The French took over after it was ransacked by bandits. The assassin allies have their home in 2 bends. Thanks.
Be still, lads.
Orada nasıl şey var ya?
Douse all but mates.
Roar back.
Tabii gelemez.
The Templars desire to understand the nature of these artifacts. Their spies have called upon many doctors and other learned people in New York.
They have also approached many tribes with questions.
Yeah, they've been showing that manuscript far and wide. No one can read the strange writing or understand the images. We do have a name, though.
We learned that Lawrence Washington sent out the manuscript.
Lawrence Washington, businessman, Virginian politician, and high-ranking Templar.
Ah, yes. I recently heard he was back from the West Indies. One of my men saw his major domo pick up a strange package.
Then that package will be delivered to him promptly. Shay, figure out what it is and find Washington. And when you do, learn all you can.
I'll prepare the Morrigan.
Oha. Uyku gazıymış. Bak bu Black Flag'da yoktu mesela.
But if we've any luck, that ship will lead us right to him.
I make my own luck, Liam. And Washington is running out of his. There. Aye. There she is. All right, men. Time to be quiet.
Lawrence Washington is a powerful businessman, a slave owner, and a leading Templar. We lost track of him about a year ago. I recently learned he was in Barbados, but I haven't been able to confirm that.
Now you think he had something to do with the theft of the artifacts, don't you?
Trim off the wind.
I wouldn't put it past him. 80's a short voyage from Barbados, and his return to the colonies certainly coincides with the arrival of the artifacts. We cannot let the Templars get control of these colonies. Whatever happens, Lawrence Washington must not survive.
I'll make sure he doesn't.
clear, Captain.
Gunboat, Captain! Royal, you're on course for a collision, sir!
A blockade, Captain. This won't do. Shay, you must follow that ship on land.
I'll do that. Bring the bargain around another way.
Aye, Captain. Track that package. Let's find Washington.
Haul in the stunsails!
Bring it up!
Sub-blockade.
And remember what I said, Shay. Washington must die.
Aye.
Çok uzak.
I can't stop.
Şimdi gönderelim mi?
You presume too much, sir.
Ya,
Is something the matter? Stop,
ya
you!
görmedin beni
You
ya.
there!
Oo.
Stop! Stop, there you are! Clear shot at it. Ow! He's making a run for it. Who? I'll catch him coming into next week. He's doing a leg up. Up and down. Let's get back.
Gel. Niye çıktı? Tamam. Şimdi bir şey anlatacağım.
Oi! Come on then!
Ya
You guess it!
öleceksin mi artık ya?
Now, what's this? A rifle.
You there! Stay! Where? You.
How can that be? It makes no sound. At least for the present. Master Washington.
Havalı tüfek.
This is a strange surprise. Not quite what I was expecting. Now I must find Washington and interrogate him.
All I'm saying is that lining up like we do to fire muskets will leave us vulnerable.
Vay bir şeyler.
I need to get to Washington first. Then I'll worry about the artifacts.
It seems to me there's more clashes between England and France everywhere in the world except for England and France.
The Empire needs more land.
Looking around.
Şöyle de.
Oh God, please listen. I don't want anything by it.
Büyük bomba çıktı.
Making a run for it. Cut it down.
Gel. Buradan gel. Washington nerede? Aha şöyle gördüm. İçeride geziyor. İşte.
Brother, are you sure you shouldn't be in bed?
I am fine, George. Be a good host for my sake. Go to the wine cellar and get something special for our guests.
I will. Gentlemen?
My brother is a bright spot in a troubled land. If I may make one request before I depart this life, please leave him in peace. He should have nothing to do with the troubles of the Templar cause.
We all respect that sentiment, sir.
You have my thanks, gentlemen. Master Smith, are you ready to leave on your voyage? Aye, sir. I shall return with answers. Master Wardrobe, are you likewise engaged with the manuscript?
Yes, sir. We will soon know its meaning.
Then I bid you take your leave.
Hasta oldu ama.
Washington can barely stand on his own 2 feet. Better be right about him, Liam. Because I'm about to murder a dying man.
tane de vuramadın lan.
thought I'd see such a spectacle in my life.
You are too late, assassin.
It's never too late to ruin Templar plans, Master Washington.
But my plans are already in motion. Even leading you here has given my allies time to escape. Thank you for making my end a quick one.
And thank you for revealing your master plan, you scheming snake.
Sis bombası.
God damn it. Better hurry. I have to get to the morgue. Liam,
Ah,
I hope we brought the ship around.
You get back here.
Is that a shit mortar? That's not Spartan!
Şuraya çık.
You can't get past me. Bastards in me sight, in me sight. Got a clear shot.
Damage report, what's the news?
You come back here, you mad maggot.
Maid's out! Briefing all cops! Right away to the wind!
Yes, aye! Enemy making forward, sir! Again!
Fasten yourself!
Sonradan 40 sekund.
They're no match for us!
There it comes!
Careful, Cap! They fire many volleys!
We've been hit!
Down, Shay! Or break up! Cap! They're too strong for us!
There it comes!
Report! What's our status? We fire fast enough to hurt us badly, Shay!
Taking some damage here!
İlla savaşalım mı? Gel ya gel. Gel.
Almost ready!
Unfurl mains! Let's move!
Olur.
Range! Half sails!
Fire! Crowded all on! Dance the royals and clubs! Get the mains free!
Even two Cullen we went to retreat, Cap!
Gunboats ahead! It's
The
the
folk
British
patrol.
sails, Captain! Awaiting orders, sir!
Yakaladım,
sail!
kaç.
Stunsails out! Wind's getting vicious. Here it comes!
Lawrence Washington is dead.
You look disappointed.
The sickly way that man looked. He would have been dead in a month anyway. And 2 other Templars got away. They're looking into the manuscript and box.
Did they have the artifacts?
I don't know. Perhaps. I can't be sure.
Then you did what was right by the Brotherhood. We'll find the object later. Cheer up, Shay. It's a rare day we can sow such chaos among the Templars.
Perhaps. But to hear Washington speak, it didn't sound like they'd be too put out by the loss.
Well, that's what he'd want you to think.
The memory appears to be fragmented. How much time has passed?
A few months, I think. That virus is cutting off our access to complete memories. They're readable, but messy.
The 7 Years' War will soon break out in the colonies. Focus on assassin interference.
We'll do our best. Won't we, numbskull?
Boş kafa ne ya? Tamam. Burada
It's so
bitirdim.
grim about the homestead now that Miss Abigail and little Connor have passed.
Aye. I've seen Achilles crying.
Kanır ölüyor mu?
Why shouldn't he?
It's just that he doesn't look sad. He looks furious. It's unsettling.
He's struggling with the law. We all are.
I know, but it's been months, and we've done little but search for this blasted manuscript and book.
Le Chasseur has a lead on the box. To meet him and Chevalier in St. John's.
Chevalier too? No hope of cheering me up then. When Achilles said whoever had the artifacts could access sites of great power, what did he mean?
I'm not sure I understand it myself. I had a long talk with Adewale about that. He believes the box can be activated to, well, project words or images.
Like a magic lantern?
What do you mean?
You know the magic lantern shows Father Connolly put on in the church basement? The box had a candle in it, I think. He put these little glass plates in front. Then we'd see the images projected on the wall like cathedrals in Rome, bright and near as big as life.
Ah, yeah. I suppose it is. Except that it interprets the strange language of the manuscript, too. If the plate were of a banner in Latin, we'd see it in English.
How is that possible?
Who knows? I fear we might never truly understand how any of the pieces of Eden work.
Where in the world has the most beautiful girls?
I suppose it depends on your vision of beauty. A damsel from Corfu and one from Oslo are as different as chalk and cheese, but both can be lovely.
See, opinions like that give a man a reputation for wisdom.
Yeah, thank you.
I would have just said Havana. The girls there have lusty buttocks and bosoms and feel no shame in putting them on display. But that's no slight against our lasses from home.
I suppose.
I think Galway has the nicest ones. Fair and modest. Always willing to spot you a penny for an ale.
You don't say.
And then there's the maids I met in Lisbon. Destined for the convent they were, dark-eyed and kindly dispositioned. If only I'd spoke Portuguese. Not that we spent much of our nights talking.
We're almost there, Captain. Le Chasseur will be expecting us.
And Chevalier.
It's a small price to pay for a lead in the precursor box.
Lan bölümü bitirecektim, bitiremiyorum.
Loose and trip
Gelmişken
too.
şunu yapalım.
Close down! Man your seats!
Sweep the topsails and gallants!
şey var. Kartal işte. Kartallar hızlı seyahat veriyor o sayede.
Chevalier, what happened to your vessel?
I got myself into a bit of a scrape. Sent 3 ships in all hand to their watery grave. The Gaffon nearly followed them down.
Just your fate has been better, Le Chasseur.
Indeed. My sources inform me that Samuel Smith has searched far and wide, looking for answers on how to make that strange box work. He just returned from Europe.
Where's he now?
Refitting his schooner. If you hurry, you can catch him there. Oh, remember those blueprints? Well, I had an engineer build that marvelous weapon for your ship. Master Buckle's gun fires more shots than an artillery brigade and twice as fast.
Many thanks.
Anything for my hooded friends.
Korsanlar parayla çalışıyor sadece. British ve Black Flag'den biliniyor zaten bu olay.
Captain?
I will join you on this voyage.
Then shall we, gentlemen?
You are in a jovial mood, Shay?
Why shouldn't I be? I have a new weapon and will soon have a chance to use it. Besides, Templars are usually well guarded, and I'm sure that Smith fellow is no exception.
I also took the liberty of ordering some improvements. Morgan now has a ram cut through ice and south.
I have heard of such technology, but never witnessed its operation.
What about Smith then? Is he close by?
Aye, he sails these very waters, and he may have the precursor box.
Then let's find him. There he is!
Most fortunate timing! Little luck never ceases to smile on you.
He's seen us! Give chase!
But hold your fire! We must not damage the box or risk losing it to the sea. Can this bucket go any faster?
At least my ship is still seaworthy, Chevalier.
Our target's a smart
Treasure! What he's doing in these waters is beyond me.
Maybe he came here to meet someone, or ran into your pirates. He's refitting his ship. Something must have happened.
If one of my allies attacked him, I would have known about it.
Well, he's back from a long voyage. Now's our chance to get him.
Smith controls most of the Templars' wealth, doesn't he? With him out of the way...
Washington entrusted the precursor box to him. He probably still has it.
Shay's right. The box comes first.
So we can't sink him. We'll have to board his ship, or force him to beach.
Look, Captain. He's cutting through the ice.
It seems you're not the only one equipped with such a ram, Shay.
Let us hope ours fares just as well.
The ice is breaking away! To the fore! Aboard!
It worked. The way is clear.
Once more your fortune rules. But do not waste time congratulating yourself. Smith is getting away.
These waters. It's an ambush.
Envoyez ces diables en enfer. Smith must not escape.
Adamlar bizi böyle bastı ya. Lan onu bırak, ne yapacaksın onu? Aptal ya. Saklısın, ne yapacağım?
I don't see Smith's ship.
Let's get rid of these distractions first. We'll find him.
Awaiting orders, sir!
There's Smith. He's moving again.
No doubt he hoped to be a spectator through the night.
I'm glad to disappoint him. And he's still within reach.
That wind's trouble, Captain Cormac. Some sort of cargo there, sir.
What wickedness is this?
Another Templar tactic. They can cover whole stretches of ocean with their flames.
Careful, Shay. We could be burnt to cinders.
It's nothing more than a last desperate throw of the dice. He knows we have him.
Sir! To the fore!
Training has prepared us for many things. We will the whole way.
Douse the gallants and royals! Let out some sail! Crowd it all on!
Pull up, lads. Who's
Taking a hit, Captain!
Douse the gallants and royals!
Stunsails out!
Now we know where he was headed. The bastard has an encampment here.
Follow him on land. Do not even think of firing the ship's weapons near that precious box.
I'll take care of this.
Alattım mızrak. Hiç gerek yok.
This cannot be. No! Do you even know what that is?
An ancient artifact. Treasure from those who came before.
Yes. It matters not. Some of the greatest scientific minds of all Europe could not make it work.
Now all I need is the manuscript, and all shall be revealed.
zafer. Yakıcı ya. Ha. Bu da yeni teknoloji. Nereye gitmemi istiyor bu? Şuraya direkt uç. Bölümü bitirecektim, bölümü bitiremedim aslında.
At the precursor box. Smith's dead.
Well done, Shay.
Where's Chevalier?
Returning to Le Garfou. We'll have to celebrate without him, I'm afraid.
I don't much feel like celebrating, Liam. I know we have to get this artifact. What cost? Samuel Smith. He could barely hold his sword.
Neredeyiz? Tamam, bitireceğim artık. Şimdilik yeterli. Sonraki bölümde görüşmek üzere. Hoşçakalın.